Hey guys, and welcome back to more Block Tales. Right. So we fall down here and such, and this is basically we're about to almost finish up this chapter. And I'm pretty excited on what's gonna come up next for sure. Swap up the shovel right there. Yeah, I can't wait until what the chapter 5 is gonna be up. I'm pretty excited for that. But in the meantime, we'll be doing like a few things of backtracking for we're to be do a few backtracking and such, and yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna be yeah, I keep on saying it. We're just gonna be backtracking until chapter 5 comes up. We're also actually almost about to level up too, so I kind of hope we get that level up before we reach to the boss area. I think we'll reach it. I think at least, because there is like a couple enemies left. Maybe like 2 or 3 left, I think. So we should be able to reach it, I think. So we gotta first pick these levers and such. Alright, one thing for sure is these flame warriors have a lot of defense, so we gotta get rid of them. I feel like I definitely did that wrong on some occasion, but at least I got it. Get out of here. Good job, Calypso. Alright. And the slingshot should finish off this money up. There we go. Awesome. Alright. Let's go up here. Also, I think we're about to use, my rocket boots soon, I think. Because we got a glide over here, actually. It is quite far, actually. I don't think I can make that, actually. But there we go, that's the second lever. Come up here. Hard track. That's definitely more of an interesting item, but it just depends if you have like really good luck or something like that. Only 50% chance to like heal up. I think like at least 60 HP, which is definitely one of the higher HPs you could get and buy for, but it's definitely unreliable. Let's get the shovel out and let's go in here so that we can go through there. Alright, first off, let's go in and grab our Diamondite and blow this actually. There we go. We'll use rocket boots again to glide here, I guess. There we go. And you use a sword to cut that, actually. There we go. And now all you have to do is just push this. There we go. Got that pass there pretty easily there. Got that. Now this is definitely one of the harder fights. Especially if these two guys actually right here got so much defense. And maybe just spread out the damage, or at least better yet, lower his defense, maybe. Although I don't think it makes a big difference. Calypso, you're getting hurt. Oh my gosh. They're all targeting you basically. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I should target that guy so that he gets defeated. I guess that's fine, Calypso does that. Oh, actually, this does no damage, actually. That barrage attack, he does a bunch of 1 damage, which that doesn't really affect me that much. Either way, I think I have to get rid of this, horse, because funny enough, that flaming horse can summon enemies and such. I guess it could give me more experience points, but other than that, I would not recommend it, to be honest. Alright, there we go. Finish out that enemy horde. Got 11 experience out of that. Awesome. And then we get to level up again. Of course, we're going to go with more HP because I hardly use SP. So here we go. Now we got 45 HP. Yeah, funny enough, I don't have any more HP cards, so... Alright, weirdly enough, I feel like I missed this box, but I haven't. So it's gotta be here somewhere. Like, I know this box is here, but I oddly don't know where this is at. Okay, so I guess it's not in the middle of there. It's gotta be somewhere here. Wait a minute. Actually, I doubt I actually done this. But now that I look at it, no one probably noticed this actually. Whoa. There's the bucks. Yeah, there's no way I think I found that one actually. I'm actually surprised I found that actually. That was quite lucky. Actually, I never found that one because every time I hear the bucks locator here, I was like, where is this bucks? And for some reason, I thought it was in the middle of here in this map right here, but it's not. It's way over there. Yeah, that's just a single bucks, because even if I come back, it doesn't do that locator stuff. Alright, hello Cat Trotter. Boy, shark bait. The glyphs on here age puzzle. That their shore being near and close, isn't it? I'm afraid we'll be walking to the belly of the beast. Stay close to the shark meat, eat shark meat, please. I don't know how much more of here I can take. Don't worry, we'll get out of here. first we gotta push this all the way to the middle of the beam. Alright. So I think we're gonna keep on switching this until it hits that. I think it's like the dead person with free blood icons, I think, on it. So yeah, it's that piece right there. As you can see it right there. This is how I easily do it, and I think you gotta change this to red, I think. You probably grab this red ball, I think. Oh yeah, that's it. I think there might be other ways you can do it, but yeah, I know for sure there is a bugs here. I think this one's not that hidden, actually. You could possibly spot it, I think, in a casual playthrough. Without dislocator, maybe. Well, actually, maybe not. It's kind of hidden a little bit, but if you just like, oh yeah, just look around here. Actually, it's actually noticeable, but if you're not looking at your bottom left of the corner of your screen, then you could possibly miss that one, actually. I feel like definitely once this is all over, I think, I'll definitely, that was on by accident. Whoopsie. I almost forgot there's like a lining part right here. There we go. I might do some backtracking today, since I actually got here relatively quick. And this should be really close to the end of the chapter, so I may do a few backtracking maybe. Alright, let's go up here real quick. Because there is a healing pad right here. Alright, I feel like there's a few things I want to change up, maybe. Maybe, actually. Like, I could change up my happy HP cards for something good. I don't know. Maybe the Feeling Fine card could actually work out well. But if only if I have like, well, I could exchange for one of the focus cards, but I don't want to do that. I think my setup's fine, actually. Let's just do this. Is that... Whoa. I've seen you go before, but this? Never I ever think we'll find her. But for what? Captain? What good be treasure with no crew to share with? I'll be staring at the fruit of my labor, yet not smiling across the sea dog's face. I'm sorry, Captain. I wanted them to live, Calypso. I wanted to raise for their poverty, and the last treasure be enough to live their lives. And these horrible, awful stories of the ancients, these terrible ancient forces of tormented souls, they was the last thing our crew meet to their fate. I'll never forgive them. Oi, shark bait! We were trying to get the sword, but now he's blocking us because he doesn't want us to grab the sword. What do you think you're doing? Do you need A and I'll listen to this here thing, Captain? Haven't Heed the warning of the ancients? Let their blade be accursed at the red signs. The glyphs, they speak of death and sacrifice. The power of mere mortals will dare meddle in. Why won't you listen to me? I want you to stand down, Sharkbait. That be in order. Why? Why won't you listen to me? It'll be almost as if you need to calm down. All you have to do is get out of here and... Calypso! What do you mean? Look around. There ain't been a single row, at least where we came from. This Sharkbait are luring us to the pits. This here Sharkbait to be a traitor. What? No? After everything we've been through? That's impossible. What reason were we luring us alone here? I could see it. I could see it in their eyes. But so Sea Dog got his wits. They knew of the dangers, the sacrifices, and they wanted to kill us as the sacrifice. They want to kill us? But that doesn't make any sense. Wait, if these two fight, and one of them perish, that sword in a sacrifice. Got nothing to say, eh, Sharkbait? All tongue twisted now that you've been found out. And one of us been fixing to die, then so be it. You traitorous path ends here. Bring it, Sharkbait. Wait! Captain, you just can't do this. If only... Get behind me, first mate. This be a matter of life and death. You can't do this. This is exactly what the glyph foretells. If you kill them, you'll only... After every we've been through, you've been protecting the traitor, eh? After all you've been through, he does not trust Calypso now. Remember when I laid this here cursibly on your necks, for I am Captain Trotter, scourge of the seven seas. I will make it out here alive. I will avenge my crew, and I will not tolerate your mutiny. You both be wanting a sacrifice for your quest. Then I'll send you to Davy Jones' locker. Your horn-waggling Mitch-warriors, have at me. Alright, here we go. So, now that I think about it, it'd be more confusing, but you know how the rocket locker exchanged for the ball and the slingshot exchanged for a sword? So what you have to do is don't use any ball moves. So for example, if I use sword, you won't do no damage to him. So this should work, I think. Yeah. Now, funny enough, since, this is a pretty neat strategy, but since Calypso is about to use her guns, which is a ball move, it'll do damage to him no matter what. So that's why focusing is good. Nice. Perfect. Awesome. Alright, then we're gonna do this. Now, since Calypso is about to do her sword attack next, I think we're going to actually do some damage like that. There we go. And the combo should work. There we go. Awesome. Alright, that's fine. I took a little damage. That's okay. Alright, rocket launcher should be next. Alright, and I think we'll, might as well. We're gonna use a Ghost Walker. Actually, I can't believe I failed that one, actually. I guess that's fine. So its ball move is next. We'll use Slingshot. That did not work out. Oh yeah, he has defense. Yeah. I think for now I'll probably use Ghost Potion because that move that he's about to do is actually undodgeable. The Inferno attack, like, you can't dodge that attack. That's why I did that. Oh, go Calypso. Yeah, get him. Nice. Ah, for Calypso. Alright, since he got some minion, we got to get rid of him with Bim Shank. There we go. And he has ball. He has no defense, right? Yep. So this should be the slingshot, right? There we go. Perfect. Let's go. Alright. Then rocket launcher. This should be it, right? Maybe? There you go. We did it. Nice. No experience. Wow. I think we just recently leveled up, so that's why it didn't work. Alright, and I think this next part... No, stay away from me. Captain, please. You need to listen to us. You're just... Why? Why do I keep hearing these here sounds? These here voices? Captain, stay away from that sword. That firebrand is... No. My eyes. I can see it. For this here blade. I know what you both be plotting. You two have killed my loyal crew. Captain, back away from the blade. Never. The ancient prophesies to the sky for this here moment. As sacrifice. Coated in his blood. If one of us to die for us to escape, then so be it. No. Oh. And there goes Captain Trotter. What have I done? Are you okay? I don't know. I'm not in too much pain, but... Oh god. I wasn't thinking It's alright. What? You think this is alright? And you haven't if you haven't been so amateurical, if you weren't so obsessed with that sword, this would have happened. Those awful stories of death and sacrifice that got into Captain's head and mine. And now. Huh? Wait a second. The legends of the ancients, the sacrifices, death, and the firebrand. Oh no, wait! Where's the firebrand? Uh-oh. This soul. This beautiful soul. We feel it twitching. It has amateur greed. And it died in honor. A beautiful honor. Horror. This sacrifice, no. This murder happens at hands of trust. It felt treachery, betrayal, mutiny. Oh yes. The ancients are pleased for this glorious sacrificial specimen. Shall be the crucify, shall be the nexa of fate for this world's. No. Our world's beautiful metamorphosis to behold the power of the ancients. Alright, here we go. The final boss of the game. There we go. Do that. And lower his defense so that we can do a bunch of damage. There we go. Alright, not bad. Oof. Alright, you got your slingshot damage. Nice. Alright. I think first off... Actually, you know what, I think I'll get rid of the minions, I guess, too. Yeah. That works out. Then we're gonna focus up because once a hit, ow, I got dizzy a little bit. Yeah, once it reaches halfway, it will get rid of your sword energy. It's the same thing where the ancient statue and such, we can't use that sword whatsoever. But first off, we're gonna get Ghostwalker, so that will be a-okay. Alright, at least I got mine. That was my fault, actually. But that's fine, actually, because what it does, the slingshot, you'll get feeling fine for eternity, so the defense will come back either way. I'm not sure what I'm doing. That was on accident, actually. Alright, so this is all gonna dodge. No matter what, because there's definitely gonna be times where I'm gonna get a bunch of goods. And it's probably gonna get rid of it, so. But that's fine. So we gotta hit him with a bunch of rocket launchers. Nice. Alright. More time. There we go. Alright, let's hit the middle this time so we can get all the both. There we go. That's definitely why the defense is really good, because if I get... Actually, no, even if I get great or good, I will take no damage. But if I miss, it'll at least do 1 damage, but it will still put the effects of dizziness, but that's fine. I got dizzy. Great, I got dizzy twice. That's fine. Alright, that was not too bad. Perfect. Alright, it's gonna be the finishing blow. Here we go. Boom! Boss finished. Yeah. Got a bunch of ticks out of that. That's awesome. How interesting. Very, very interesting. Your specimen has evolved it in so many years. And it is delightful. It is beautiful. But the blood of sacrifice tastes the same. How interesting. But the ancient shall not be quenched for the metamorphosis. It is inevitable. Yet for this showcase of humanity, we thank you. Thank you for the enlightenment. Thank you for our soul in the firebrand, sealed it for all of eternity. We all in eternity we shall be reunited in the arms of the ancients once more. One day. Well, that's crazy. The sword, the firebrand, the ancient spokes of souls, trapped it inside of it. Did they not? The captain? Are you in there? Can't you hear me? I'm sorry. It feels like just yesterday, doesn't it? When you found me there, in the desert heart, heat, dying, all alone. But you... Why did you save me? Why would you save a wretched girl like me? I wanted to know, for so long, and now, it's all too late, isn't it? You knew all this time, didn't you? When you gave me warmth, clothing, and love. When you relight my fire for adventure, and gave me a crew to smile with. You knew I could hurt you, but you trusted me anyways. As your first mate and crew, that trust meant everything to me, and I broke it. I'm sorry, Captain. I knew you were scared. I know you were backed into a corner. I'm sorry that I could have backed you away from that edge sooner. You are in there? I just want to say that I always have and always will have your kindness in my heart. I just wish I could have saved you the same way you saved me. I'm sorry, Captain. There we go. That's the end of the chapter. And there we go. Now that we beat practically demo 4 for like, I think the third time I played this game. But either way, let's go back to Bisville. I guess there's a few things I want to do, like spin on my bucks and such. I feel like there's definitely some bucks still missing and such, obviously. But I think for the most part, my main account and such, I have all of these actually, so. Anyway, I guess I spin a couple of that. What shall I do next? Let's see here. Actually, I think let's go back to Road Town, even though I feel like... Wait, no, I think I gotta go ahead, actually. Because I think there is an area where there's, vines that we can't cut up, so we're gonna go over here and get that card. And I think I know what card it is. It's just, I guess I did not grab it when I thought I was gonna backtrack to there, but you'll see enough once we get there. Oh, there is bugs. Wait, it's probably just bugs, actually. It's not a card or in particular. Okay, I guess we got some bugs. That's fine. And you know what? I think we're gonna go back to this area again. There's one reason we're gonna go back here actually, is because there is actually there's a mini boss that we could do real quick. And I think this will be the end of the episode, I think. Whoops. Wait, am I backtracking to the... No, actually, I think I'm backtracking to the wrong area, actually. Wait, am I? Hold up, I feel like I need to go... Actually, no. Yeah, I'm in the wrong area. I think I was supposed to go over here, actually. Oopsie doopsie. And it looks like the enemies... It's like this unique feature. Once you're strong enough, they'll die, actually. But you can turn off the setting if you want to re-battle these guys. Like maybe ticks and such. But yeah, we're back here again, and now we can cut this area. And this is where you can fight basically the optional mini boss fight right here. And it's this mosquito boss right here. The only downside is you can only fight this boss only one more time per account and such, so it's kind of sad that once you do defeat this thing, you won't refight it again. Which is a bummer, but that's fine. I don't believe I tasted you before. Yeah, this boss fight has 60 HP. I could also probably showcase maybe the firebrand if I could, maybe. Alright, but first, let's gonna use a slingshot on this guy. Oh yeah, that's some pretty good damage there. Very good. Good. You know, instead of attacking it again, I'm probably just gonna focus. Because he might spawn his enemies, maybe, at some point. Eventually. But yeah, this boss is not that bad. His attack patterns are not that hard to get used to. Ow. As I say that, basically. But that's okay. It does do a lot of damage. As long as you do them perfectly, it shouldn't be too bad. I think my favorite one is definitely his poisonous attack. Oh, there we go. Now we're gonna use the firebrand. This thing does 5 damage, and it inflicts attack down 2 for 3 turns with burn as well, basically. So basically, it'll take 3 damage over time, but does 5 damage instantly. Boom! It's really good. That was awesome. So satisfying. Took advantage of damage there, that's a-okay. The happy HP is actually doing pretty good work, actually. Getting HP over time. Perfect. Awesome. Alright, then we should be able to defeat this boss lickety split with my slingshot. There we go. Wait, did that give me a lot of experience or no? It does give me a lot of experience. Even this high of a level, actually. That's pretty good, actually. But yeah, once you defeat the boss, you get an investor card, which gives you more ticks in battle. I guess the only downside is, this card actually is a bit pricey, but if you want to grind up ticks, like a bunch of battles, it'll cost you 2 badge points. There's also bucks once you do defeat the boss. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think you have to defeat the boss, actually. Because once you go over here, you just get an item, bucks, but if you really want to, you could go back over here instead, where you first interact with the ants, and you can go over here and slash that area. But I think other than that, I guess that's the few things I want to backtrack for now. But this is gonna be a good stopping point here. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time for more Block Tales. See ya and take care.